From the streets of Kingston to dance floors around the world, Sean Paul's life has always moved between cultures. At home in Jamaica, the rhythm slows, but the purpose stays clear. This isn't just the story of a dance hall star who crossed into global pop. It's the story of a cultural bridge built with discipline, identity, and respect for roots. Known worldwide as Sean Paul, his success never pulled him away from where he started. It anchored him there. Before global charts and festival stages, Sean Paul's story began with balance. Discipline at home, curiosity in the streets, and rhythm everywhere. Born on January 9, 1973 in Kingston, Sean Paul grew up inside a richly mixed cultural world. His mother, Frances, carried Chinese and English heritage. His father, Garth Henriquez, brought together African-Jamaican roots with Portuguese Jewish ancestry. That blend shaped how Sean Paul saw identity early on, not as something narrow, but as something layered and fluid. Kingston itself reinforced that lesson, offering music, language, and movement at every corner. Education was never an afterthought. Sean attended the prestigious Wolmer's Boys School before moving on to the University of Technology, where he studied commerce. At the same time, his focus wasn't only academic. Athletics played a major role in his youth. Calm under pressure and highly disciplined, he represented Jamaica on the national water polo team. That experience sharpened his stamina, timing, and mental control, qualities that would later define his performances on stage. Music entered gradually, not as a shortcut but as a calling. Growing up around reggae and dancehall, sound systems and lyrical clashes were part of daily life. By the late 1990s, Sean Paul began testing his voice in small Kingston clubs and recording sessions. He stood out quickly. His delivery was fast, precise, and unmistakably confident. The 1996 track Baby Girl marked his first real introduction, followed by collaborations with local producers like Jeremy Harding, who helped refine his sound. By 2000, he released his debut album Stage 1 through VP Records. The project didn't explode overnight, but it signaled something important. This was an artist with global potential. 2 years later, that potential became undeniable. Duddy Rock arrived in 2002 and changed the trajectory of dancehall forever. Tracks like Gimme the Light and Get Busy crossed borders effortlessly. Get Busy reached #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, while the album sold more than 6 million copies worldwide and earned a Grammy Award for Best Reggae Album. Sean Paul wasn't just succeeding, he was translating dancehall for the world without diluting it. Rather than slow down, he built momentum. The Trinity in 2005 delivered hits such as We Be Burnin' and Temperature, confirming that his success wasn't accidental. Over the following years, albums like Imperial Blaze, Tomahawk Technique, and Full Frequency expanded his sound, blending dancehall with pop and electronic influences while keeping his Jamaican core intact. Collaboration became one of his strongest bridges. Working with artists like Beyoncé, Sia, Dua Lipa, and later Latin stars such as Fade, Sean Paul introduced dancehall rhythm to new audiences and generations. Projects like Live and Livin' 2021 reflected a conscious return to roots, spotlighting Jamaican artists, while Scorcha 2022 balanced tradition with modern global production. Even as his reach expanded, recognition continued. From mentoring on The Voice to charting bilingual hits and earning crossover nominations, Sean Paul proved longevity comes from adaptability, not reinvention. Yet through every era, one thing stayed constant: Kingston. And to understand who Sean Paul is today, the next chapter takes us back home. House in Kingston, Jamaica. Perched above Kingston, Sean Paul's home feels less like a celebrity residence and more like a personal sanctuary shaped by rhythm, culture, and calm. From the outside, the villa immediately stands out. Multi-story, warm-toned, crowned with orange-tiled roofing that blends Mediterranean lines with unmistakable Jamaican soul. Step through the doors and the mood shifts in the best way. Terracotta tile floors ground the space, while natural stone walls and tall columns give the interior a sense of permanence. The main living area opens like a grand hall. A black wrought iron spiral staircase curves upward, framed by carved wooden sculptures, artwork, and dark wood furniture. The space feels collected, not staged. Earth-tone sofas, beige, brown, and coral, circle a low table where it's easy to picture Sean Paul unwinding, rum glass nearby, old rhythms playing softly in the background. The kitchen is where modern energy meets Caribbean color. A wide granite island anchors the room, surrounded by rich, dark cabinetry. The backsplash steals attention. Mosaic tiles arranged in geometric and traditional island patterns, bold but tasteful. It's a space built for movement, conversation, and late-night cooking after studio sessions. Upstairs, the master bedroom delivers a true resort feeling. A king-size bed rests against a dramatic carved wooden headboard shaped like tropical leaves. Sliding glass doors open to a balcony overlooking rolling hills. Light pours through sheer curtains as a breeze carries the scent of greenery. It's quiet here. Intentional. A place designed for rest, not retreat. The bathroom feels unexpectedly indulgent. A sculpted stone sink sits beneath vibrant blue mosaic tiles, while an outdoor rain shower connects directly to a small rock garden. Showering here feels closer to a waterfall than a bathroom, nature woven into routine. Even the details matter, from vintage lighting to iron towel hooks. Outside, the home fully comes alive. A turquoise pool reflects the sky beside a BBQ bar wrapped in mosaic tile. Wicker seating and a hanging swing invite long afternoons and easy gatherings. Upstairs, a wide balcony offers panoramic views of the Kingston Valley. This feels like Sean Paul's favorite spot, music turned up, speakers humming, family close, the city stretching out below. This house isn't about excess, it's about flow. And when it's time to leave the hillside behind, the next part of his lifestyle moves on wheels. So let's take a look at the cars that carry Sean Paul through Kingston and beyond. Cars. Just like his music, Sean Paul's taste in cars blends modern power with classic soul. Each vehicle reflects a different side of his lifestyle: performance, comfort, heritage, and presence. The Mercedes-Maybach S680, famously seen in the Bring It music video, represents the peak of luxury. Powered by a 6.0-liter V12 engine producing around 621 horsepower, this flagship sedan is built for smooth authority rather than speed alone. Inside, it's all silence and refinement. Hand-stitched leather, reclining rear seats, and a ride so calm it feels detached from the outside world. This is the car for long nights, quiet reflection, and arriving without needing to announce it. For a sharper, more aggressive edge, Sean Paul turns to the Mercedes-AMG G63. With its boxy design and unmistakable stance, the G-Wagon is both rugged and iconic. Under the hood sits a 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8, pushing about 577 horsepower, capable of launching this luxury SUV from 0 to 60 miles per hour in roughly 4.5 seconds. It's loud, confident, and unapologetic, perfect for navigating Kingston streets with presence and power. Balancing things out is the Audi Q7, a practical yet polished choice. Equipped with a turbocharged V6 engine delivering around 335 horsepower, the Q7 offers comfort, space, and everyday usability. It's the kind of vehicle made for family trips, airport runs, and daily routines, quietly reliable, understated, and functional without sacrificing style. Then there's the soul of the collection, a 1954 Cadillac Eldorado. Long, low, and dripping with vintage elegance, this classic American convertible represents a love for history. Originally powered by a 5.4-liter V8 with around 230 horsepower, the Eldorado isn't about speed. It's about cruising. Chrome details, sweeping lines, and timeless design make it a rolling reminder that style, like music, never truly ages. From classic cars, Sean Paul's lifestyle on the road mirrors the scale of his success off the stage. That momentum carries directly into his finances, income, and net worth. Today, Sean Paul stands as one of Jamaica's most successful global exports, with an estimated net worth of around nearly $30 million, built steadily over more than 2 decades in music. The foundation of that wealth is his catalog. Sean Paul has sold over 25 million records worldwide, and his songs continue to perform strongly across streaming platforms. Royalties from albums, hit singles, digital streaming, and performance rights remain a constant source of income. In recent years, industry estimates suggest his combined annual streaming revenue alone has reached $5 to $6 million, driven by evergreen hits that still circulate heavily on global playlists. Touring, however, remains his financial engine. Sean Paul is a consistent presence at international festivals, arena shows, and club circuits across Europe, North America, Latin America, and Africa. Ticket sales, merchandise, and sponsorship deals tied to these tours generate substantial revenue, proving that his appeal translates as powerfully live as it does on record. Collaborations have also played a major role. High-profile features with artists such as Beyoncé, Sia, Rihanna, and Dua Lipa not only generate direct royalties, but continually introduce his sound to new audiences. Each collaboration extends the lifespan of his brand, while reinforcing his role as a cultural connector between dancehall and global pop. Yet for Sean Paul, success has never been measured only in numbers. As his wealth has grown, so has his sense of responsibility. And that brings us to the next chapter, how he gives back through philanthropy and community support. Philanthropy. For Sean Paul, success has always carried a sense of duty. Long after the charts and stages, his connection to Jamaica shows up most clearly in moments of need. When Hurricane Melissa struck the island in November 2025, leaving many communities damaged and vulnerable, Sean Paul stepped in quietly but decisively, partnering with Food for the Poor. Jamaica, he pledged the equivalent of $50,000 toward emergency relief, supporting food distribution, shelter assistance, and immediate recovery efforts. A month later, he went further, co-hosting a charity concert to rally additional support, turning music into a tool for healing rather than celebration. This wasn't a one-time gesture. Years earlier, in 2016, Sean Paul donated $1 million Jamaican dollars to Bustamante Children's Hospital, one of the country's most critical pediatric medical centers. The contribution reflected his long-standing concern for children's health and access to care, especially for families with limited resources. During the global COVID-19 pandemic, his philanthropy became even more structured. In 2020, he established the Sean Paul Foundation, focusing on practical, immediate support for underprivileged communities across Jamaica. The foundation organized food distributions to struggling families during lockdowns and helped bridge the education gap by providing tablets to elementary school students who suddenly had to learn from home. For many children, it was the difference between falling behind and staying connected. What stands out about Sean Paul's charitable work is its tone. There's no grandstanding, no overstatement. His approach mirrors his music career, consistent, grounded, and rooted in community. And behind that public generosity is a private man, one who balances global fame with family, routine, and reflection. Personal life. For Sean Paul, the biggest shift in life didn't come from a chart position or a global tour. It came from becoming a father. He entered parenthood later than most, welcoming his first child in his mid-40s, and that timing, he has often said, changed everything. Perspective sharpened. Priorities softened. He has canceled shows on Father's Day. He has rushed home from events just to make a school sports day. Evenings are simple and intentional. Bedtime reading, where he reads to his son while Jody reads to their daughter. These quiet rituals, he says, are as important as any studio session. Previously, in 2012, Sean Paul married Jamaican television presenter Jody Stewart, choosing a partnership grounded in mutual respect and privacy. When they announced they were expecting their first child in 2016, it marked a new chapter lived mostly away from the spotlight. Their son was born in February 2017, followed by a daughter in August 2019. From that moment on, family became the center of his routine. Life at home in Jamaica moves at a gentler pace. Weekends often mean the beach, sometimes heading out to Lime Cay by boat or canoe, letting the kids experience the island the way locals do. Other days are spent reading together, unwinding after travel, or simply enjoying stillness after loud nights on stage. It's a contrast he values deeply. In this season of his life, success isn't measured in streams or applause. It's measured in time well spent, and in a rhythm that finally knows when to slow. Thank you for staying with us through this story of music, culture, and balance. If you enjoyed this deeper look into his life, please like the video, subscribe for more lifestyle stories, and share your thoughts in the comments. Some legacies are left behind with fanfare, others live quietly at home, and that is the story of Sean Paul.